Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you hey okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. Are your girl, Debbie from Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican Cooking Journey. Those of you who are new right on over here, special welcome. Thank you so very much. And those of you who were there with me from the beginning of this journey, and you're still here with me, manners and respect. On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you how to prepare some fried crushed plantain with fried saltfish. Fried crushed plantain and some fried saltfish with a little Jamaican pickle and a straight Jamaican thing. Okay? This is so lovely. It is a beautiful eat. It is a nice little eat when you're prepared properly. So fried green plantains, did I say green? We're gonna, it's definitely green plantains. If the plantains are turned, you can too. So I just see a preside cheese right on over here, and I like that. So what I'm gonna be doing right here now, I am gonna be, the very first thing you need to do, have your green plantains, and try to remember that green plantains and green bananas are not the same. You can fry the bananas too and crush them, but it's a different texture, different taste, different eating thing altogether. So, I'm catching some water, and I want to say something to you. I don't know if you know water pressure in the eye. So, you're going to use your knife. But let me tell you something. You're going to need a little oil, or you might want to use your gloves to grease your hands thoroughly. Back and forth, probably, yes. And between your fingers. Now that leads me, this between your fingers lead me very much from the other day, wanting to share with you how to wash your hands, teaching you how, showing you how to teach your family members how to wash your hands properly, thoroughly. But we're not going to do it yet, so. We're not supposed to wait for the virus to break out for no saying for wash your hands. But that's just a little, we're going to be moving into that video very soon. Also, your green plantains, when you get them, whether you cut them at home or you buy them at market, you must wash them off and wash them first. These were in a box and I'm in my table, in my kitchen, me a Jamaican, as how we live down here. Yeah, we green plant in our box and we brought down table, okay? So I have washed them before, and these were my plantains. I guess the breeze blew them down. Them not so full still, but as soon as they came down off the tree, we wash them. Wash them before, family. So at this point now, I am going to show you what I'll be doing. Okay? So, remember, you don't want to hold eye like your deep fried chicken, That's a little too, This oil, you oil in your hands, it helps, because this thing is stainy. It will help the grease the stain not to stick to your hands. So you want to just cut it right there, and then they look bad, these look like we can get some porridge out of them. And then you cut it. This in Jamaica, we say this look like a twinny. Semi-twin. This look like it did like a turn twin. So you see it? This is how it is. So I'm going to be peeling it over into the sink and return to you. I soon come. Right. We are back, and we are back with some green plantains all peeled off. I keep them in a little water so as not to get, for not oxidize. Probably you could have put them in a little lemon water. I rub a little lemon on them, whatever. Now, they are wet. Right on over here, Jessie is presiding. I'm preheating some oil, not a lot. We want to get these plantains fried and then crush, then refried. So I'm going to go in depth with you and show you. I think I have one there, but I don't know, I don't quite remember the title of the video. So I think that's probably why it is so underwatched. So this is, make me take out 20 first. I tried ton twin. So you want to have it now all dried. Right? So what you want to do, you want to cut your plantain at an angle. At an angle. You can cut your plantain anywhere. Some people would have split it down, right across. Some people cut it like this. I'm just going to show you. You can just cut it on the bias like that. And probably that part will be too thick. I'm doing it this way. You don't have to. Me just a show on a family. See? When you cut it like this, it will enable you to have a nice, you know, little thing going on. So as we go along, we'll see. And I think this can go. This is too thick. You're waiting on your oil to preheat. You don't want the oil at like you're going to fry fowl, okay? You want it to eat at a moderate level. So when you put your plantain down in there, it starts frying, not burning. You're going to fry it to a certain level. Fry on the out, looking real fried, but on the inside will not be cooked. That is how you got to do it, because we are going to squash it or press it, and we are going to put it back in the oil for get nice and all of that. Let me go finish, get these all sliced off and all of that. Now, we serve this with something pickled, and some people say, oh, you put your hands on your nose and you didn't wash your hands. When I do that video on washing hands, then you can talk. You see what I'm telling to you, family? I'm telling you, talk is real cheap, you know. You know, so them should have start charging for talk, because someone would have talk less. When I do this, oh, that's nasty. Let us get back to the video. So our oil is there being preheated. I'm going to get all of these done like this. And I'm going to return, because we are going to do what? Fry some Jamaican green plantain, crush it and show you. And okay, did I say I'm going to be using some saltfish? My saltfish is here being pre-soaked and all of that. And it sounds like we're going on to something real nice. Miss Uncle. Okay, now we are back. Our oil is like relatively reasonably to how we want it. Do not take out the plantain from the water before you're ready, until you're exactly ready. You know what? Take it and have it. So if you even slice it, you need to put it back to let the water prevent it from oxidizing. Right on over here, Dad. You have your oil. Look at me here. Look at Dad, shoot them up. This is how you want them going down into the oil. You don't want them going down in there fry and a bun and a carry on and a cause a whole lot of commotion and all of that stuff until smoke the cake and all of them things go off. Because if you do it that way, you're not going to end up with a nice meal. So this is what we're doing. And we're going to be frying them from side, either to sides. And we're going to get them with a not so dark, but a little fried look. A little fried look on the outside. When it is at that point, I'll come back and show you. And we're going to be proceeding from there. Must soon come. Okay, now we are back, family. We are at the point where you're to turn. I've just turned this one. So, let me show you these others. You want to turn now. Because they are frying slowly. So, they are becoming crispy on the outside. Okay? They will not end up crispy though. But I want to show you how to do it. Because I think probably sometimes people try to do this and it doesn't work. So, this is how these are. So you want each side to look like this. They're going to be getting the same way on the other side that I turn. So I'm waiting for them to come like this, and I'm going to come back to show you how you proceed to do it. Okay? We have all of these over here to fry. So I've sliced the remainder of the other one, and I have it in the water there because I don't want them getting oxidized and all of that. So we will see you in the next clip. Okay, we are back. And we want to do something. We want to remove these plantains now. We are going to smash them. And we are going to return them to the oil. Okay? But before that, you want to test how they are. Look at me here. They're coming on this. You want to put your fork down in there. And once it goes down easily, you know it's ready. So, we are going to remove this. If you put your fork in there and it is giving problems to go down, it's not at the point where you can crush it as yet, and it doesn't mash out. Alright? So let us go remove all of these and come back, and I'm going to show you how to mash and then to come back to refry. Masunko. Okay, now family, we are back, and we are going to be smashing or crushing our plantains. The rest is over here in the pot, and we are bringing it to this stage. You could use your plantain skin, but mine did not allow me. It kept cracking, breaking up. You know, sometimes they're like that. But when you get your skin whole, not all the time. I'm telling you this because I know that somebody is going to come to the comment section to say, that is the plantain skin you are to use to crush it. Not necessarily, not compulsory, because if the plantain skin does not come off all, you will not be able, you have to go use pieces and put it together. Okay? When the plantain comes out of the skin and the skin is all or almost left in, not in pieces, you can put it in there. Just like how we're going to put it in there, you put it in there and overlap it and crush it. But that is not so all the time. Okay? And if you don't want to do it that way, this is the way I'm showing you. This is the modern way. So look here. You put it on your napkin or your hand towel and you put it over and then you proceed. If you want to use a crusher or a presser because you don't want to get your hand to, you know what I'm saying? You can probably do that. You can just use your hand to press it and you press it and it comes like this. Nice and pretty. It's not ready for eat yet. It's not ready to be eaten at this stage. This is all the press stage. So you want to put it there. Let me show you again. In case you don't want to use your hand, you put it right here. You put it over and you can use your knife. But you still have to press. You got to give it a press. Look at me here. This is how it is. This is at the stage at which it's at. We're going to be doing the rest of them. And we're going to get all those in the pot. And then all like this. Like this. We're going to get them like this. So when all with here and there are like this, we will return to show you. You're going to return them to the pot to get them have a nicer, prettier color and to get them soft and juicy and succulent. Want to see how me are going there? Make sure you're liking my videos. Must soon come. So okay now family, we are back and all of them are like this. These were cut a little thinner, but they are all crushed. It doesn't matter. So look at me here now. This is the color you want to have them when they are fried and crushed, because you want them to finish with this pretty natural golden color. Right on over here, I've removed most of my oil and I have a little left inside there. I've turned my flame down very low. Don't shoot them up on the flame and all of that. You're going to return your plantains now on that very low flame. All of them. Whether them dip on top of one another, yes I know, it doesn't matter. You're going to return them to the pot, your skillet, whatever. Make sure the bottom of this thing is thick. Okay? So, you're going to do all of that now. And you know what you're going to be doing? You are going to be covering this pot and the, oh yes, you're going to be covering your pot right here on this low flame. As it heats up, you're going to hear the steam. A little steam is going to build up. Remember, there's a little oil in there. You're gonna hear it. A little popping. Nothing to worry about. So you're going to leave it there until it starts getting heated up, and then we'll return. On the other hand, we have got our saltfish here all soaked, and we have cleaned the scales and all of that. We're going to go now to prepare a little escovitch pickle. We're not going to leave it to escovitch, you know, but we're going to prepare that little something the pickle, like we put pan, you know, we fry fish. So I'm using some of this worthless. This one is very worthless. This is like a little semi-scotch bonnet. I have only red onions. I'm going to be using it. A little carrots. Normally, you know, use green pepper in a pickle. But, you know, I see some people do it a lot. Me not nobody. I don't really do it. But for this, we can just use a few strips of the red bell, the green, red, yellow, any. Just to pretty it up a bit. And look here. Also, to make it have a little different taste, because a saltfish, but you don't use a lot of this, because we want to make sure. So I remember, you know, it was just normally onions and pepper, a little carrots, and we would normally use white onions, but not wrong if you use yellow, green, purple onions. So this is what I'll be using to make the pickle. So what I'm going to do now, whilst those are getting softened in that under that slow heat, and coming to a soft texture where we are going to need finishing, getting properly cooked thoroughly through, and all of that. I am so stuttering because I'm going too much, I think, in depth, but I want to love it. So I'm going to go now and prepare all of these little stuff, and after those have been removed, we are going to proceed for fry with saltfish. But I will not leave you out when they are to turn. When they are supposed to turn, I'll come back to show you. I'll soon come. Okay, now family, that I hope you shoot them up. Look at what is happening in the bottom of the pot. Okay, you see the oil? So you want to gently turn them over now at this point. Make sure they get a little saturated. You don't want them come out look dry and them something there. So as soon as each side is saturated in that little moisture from the oil, you want to turn them over. Let them have the sheen. Okay? Turn them over and make sure everybody get it from side to side. Those that are on the bottom, you take them to the top and all of that. And you're going to do this for about a pretty good 15 minutes on this low heat, turning them over until they are soft to the core, soft and juicy, and have this nice texture. You don't want them becoming too much darker, too much burnt, and a banana chips, okay? So this is what we're going to be doing. You want this little oil that is inside here to saturate all of these plantains. Okay, so I'm going to be going now, leaving you at that. This is the end of it right there in the pot for us. And then I'm making my pickle and all of that. So when we return, we are going to fry saltfish and we are going to fix pickle. I'm soon come. We are back. And this is our finished fried, crushed and refried green plantains. Right here, you are to keep them in a warm place. Keep them all covered because that's as soon as hair catches them, they becomes chewy, then come back tough and barky. So keep them covered, let the warmth stay in there. That is what will keep them soft and nice. We have removed our oil back onto our pot. We're going to be frying our saltfish right here. So we don't want no whole nice and sitting. So our flame is up to almost to high. So you're going to fry the saltfish then pan almost to high, but you must monitor it to get it crispy and nice. You must pre-soak your saltfish if you don't love no whole salt, you know. And you should not like a lot of salt, but suppose you like a lot of salt. Each of us is our own. So I'm going to be frying my saltfish now in this pot. Real crispy from side to side. Okay? And in order for that to happen, your heat must be high. Not overly high, but it must be relatively high. Right on over here, I prepared my little carrot sticks. I've had a little green bell peppers. I have my purple onion rings. Some pepper. Don't be alarmed. These peppers are not at this one. I just walk with. This is the one that has a little heat. I like it spicy. So if you do, you could do what you want to do. I've got here a little white distilled vinegar. I'm going to be using not all of the sugar to balance out the acidity in the vinegar. So when my saltfish is finished frying, I return. We'll fix the pickle. We are going to plate everything. You're going to see. This will be a dish fit for a king, fit for a queen, but most of all, fit for you and your family. We'll soon come. Okay, now we are back. This is our saltfish look. You must have your saltfish with that crunch. You hear that crunch? Crunch. Crunchy, crispy, nice, but properly fried to the core and not too salty. So we're gonna move now our carrot sticks very gently to this oil that is left and all of that. We're gonna very much now on a high heat. We're gonna be sauteing off, but the carrots are the most chewy, so we are gonna deal with them from the level here. We are gonna deal with them first and all of that in this oil. You know, you maybe allow 30 seconds, and then after that you could put your onions. Let the carrots go for a little time because they're not supposed to be all that soft. The carrots are not supposed to be soggy and soft. They're supposed to be crunchy. Carrots are in, and now we are going to be putting in our onions. Onion time, and it must be on high heat and all of that. Onions and carrots in, don't let them burn. I think I need to find me something. And at this point, I might have to change my camera person. Dad cannot manage this because right now we are getting the flame up a little more, and we are going to be putting in our hot pepper. At this point, you need to put in your hot pepper on a very high heat. I eat right here and all of that. Now it's time for our green bell pepper. And as I told you, me just add that, but normally me not put that in a escovitch something. Now we're gonna be adding some white distilled vinegar, maybe about a tablespoon or a tablespoon, depending on how much you like your things spicy. Now everything is gonna come out now in a family. All of this. So you want to use a little sugar, yes, and you want to give a quick stir. And this is the escovitch pickle coming out. Let's lower it at this point. And you're going to leave that for a minute or two. And when you see me next, I'll have some of this fried green plantains, fried saltfish, with this escovitch pickle on it. Just for you. Yo, if you smell the aroma of the vinegar and the sugar, and all of them little something in there, can I tell you? When you not come look for me, I soon come. We are back, and it's time for reckoning, time for yam, time for eat, but we're not gonna eat here. This is your final, your finished plate of refried green plantains, and you have right here your crispy fried saltfish, and you just garnish it with your escovitch pickle. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach. It is just this Jamaican delicacy, this beautiful Jamaican delicacy. From my kitchen to yours once more, please do enjoy. Now if you have liked this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the Jamaican Cooking Journey, to the Jamaican Cooking Journey family, to the Jamaican Debbie Deb strain, and most of all, last but not least, to the Jamaican Mukbang. We're going to be going on over there, and we're going to throw down. You can have this with cold beverage, hot beverage, whatever. You can have it. We mostly have it for breakfast. It can be for brunch. It can be for dinner. You choose what time you'd like it for. And I'll be adding something to this, and we're going to throw down on the Jamaican mukbang. Make sure you join me right on over there. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Remember to, if you have liked it, remember to give my videos a thumbs up each time you watch, and please to thumbs up the videos, family. Thumbs me up, thumbs me up. It says a lot, or it does a lot for the videos. All our information will be in the description of this and all our videos. Remember to check out our little merch stores. Little merch store, it will be in the description also. And you know, me might want to give us a little support, and we'll be trying to list our little merch as we go along and all of that. Thank you so much. Be you, do you. Most of all, love you. Happy cooking, happy eating.